Hi everyone, Julia here, recording this October 14th, 2024. So, here we are in this very interesting, very magical reality that we're very temporarily experiencing. And I think that's one of the keys, is to realize how swift and really infinitesimally small this window of opportunity is that we exist in this particular lifetime. And just keeping that big picture. And I know Ken Wheeler not too long ago put out a video about how evil going against nature doesn't last. It either destroys itself or it gets destroyed ultimately. But it doesn't happen instantaneously. But in the big picture, it doesn't take long to remedy. But from our perspective, if we're just looking at this lifetime, it can seem overwhelming, dealing with all the horrible behavior of our fellow species, It's like, whoa, I don't want to claim them. But the bottom line is, it's all temporary. They won't last. Nothing lasts except our essence. We keep going. We're the signal that comes through the radio. And our bodies, our avatars, are the radio. And if the radio's not on, or if the radio is broken or taken apart, the signal is still out there. And that's how it works for us too. We've always been and we always will be. So in this little experience that we're having now, there really is nothing to fear. We just need to keep that big picture and not get bogged down in all the worries and stresses. David Icke's been on the circuit again, and one of the things that he points out is that whatever these beings are that like to get our energy can only harvest our energy when we're in a certain vibrational state, such as fear and worry and stress. Because they can't harvest our energy when it's at a closer to an optimal vibration of where we should be. So, it's tricky not to get our thoughts all wrapped around the worries and concerns of the world. But as soon as we do, then, our loosh, so to speak, can be harvested. But when we're in that vibration of love and giving and fearlessness and knowing everything's always going to be okay, that we will always be, and, we're doing the best we can in this circumstance, making the most of it, and we just have to keep our eye on the prize. And we can't save the entire world. We can make our world better, and we can make the world for others around us better if they want it that way. But, worrying and stressing, and, and it's hard not to in today's world. It's not an easy task to keep your frequency optimal, and that's by design. That's decades of programming that's gone into that to ensure that we have lots to be fearful of and worried about. And I like what David Icke says. He says, love doesn't fear the consequences. And that's the thing, you know, whatever the consequences, there really aren't any. Because, as I said earlier, we just keep going. Our signal carries on. So, yeah, we have to work to keep our frequency optimal in some ways, but it's one of those things where you get momentum. You know, you get in that flow of life, and it starts going for you. And like I said, there's plenty out there to be concerned and worried and stressed about. You know, you can get on the internet and type in something and find something real easily. And so, yeah, we just have to flip the script on that and be like, you know, what can you do? What can you do? The best thing that anyone can do is optimize their own frequency. And then, you know, your life will run smoothly. You will be the creator of your reality. And of course, things are going to happen that we don't plan on. You know, I just had an incident where I got a rock lodged in my hand. And it was quite an ordeal to finally get it out, and now it's healing. And I mean, really? A rock lodged in my hand? What? And, you know, now I'm having car issues on a car I just bought. That's really frustrating. Of course, it's not new. But still. And there's just little things in life, you know? Always, always, always. And we just can't let them take over our vibration. We just have to shake it off, you know, get back in the saddle, and move on, carry on. So yeah, just, you know, there's just, with the election in the US coming up and all that goes with that and all the agendas out there, like I said, it's easy to find something to stress out and worry about and be fearful about. But there is nothing to fear. You're a divine creator being that always has been and always will be. And this is just a little blip. You won't even notice it when you're not here any longer, but you'll look back and go, wow, those experiences in that realm, they were quite intense. I learned a lot. And so, yeah, just the fact that we can all know this information, we know what's going on. We have that awareness. And awareness is so powerful. And so you just don't play into their hands. You don't play their game. You make your own game with your own rules. And you sit back and you laugh at the efforts that they're going through. And I know it's not a laughing matter, and that a lot of people really suffer, but again, it's all temporary. It's all so temporary. And I know, just like with my recent injury, I had some pretty serious pain there, but you know, when the pain's gone, it's gone, and you move on and you forget about it. And, you know, we think other people are suffering sometimes if they don't have all these luxuries, but maybe they're not suffering that much. You know? Maybe they have so much love in their community that they don't consider it negative, their plight. I don't consider their plight negative. So, yeah. We got to keep our frequency optimal, keep our eye on the prize, and yeah, we just can't stay in those fear frequencies, because then we're so drained of energy, and it just, you know, gains that momentum and keeps going. And we can do it the other way. We can optimize our frequency, and then we have all this energy, and we can keep our momentum that way. So It takes that awareness and just that conscious effort to make things better. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to stay focused on what you want. Help others if you can. And enjoy life. Ciao, ciao.